Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot by Melanie Marquis, illustrated by Scott Murphy. For the supportive oracle cards, I'm using the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Okay. Already shuffled. Let's see. Alright, so I feel like goes. Okay. Alright. Stop. Alright, Sagittarius, what do we have here? You got a progression here. In the second, I'm sorry, halfway through to the end, it seems like you do have an overall energy, but you're coming into something. Let's see what you're coming into. Now, it's interesting because I do have 4 face down cards. There's one near the end. 3 of them are right in the beginning here, except for this Ace of Swords. And this is right in the action line. There's a face down card on it, which the face down ones are usually, you're not seeing it till it actually happens. And I feel like this is actually, the situation starts, it kicks off, and then the reaction from it is the question here. Because what we have, alright, so it matches very well. You got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. And at the bottom, so in the action line, you have the sword, Ace of Swords coming in, it jumps right off, things get going with a bang. Everything is going, I feel, because it's face down, this is how it came out when I laid it down. I'm feeling like everybody's getting along, and this is actually fitting quite well. But I don't feel like this is expected, maybe not trusted. I feel like there's something uneasy here, because on your side, this is a face down card. On your side, you're feeling this is unlikely. Everything's going well. Everybody seems to get along really, really well. Everybody's on the same page. Things are moving forward very smoothly, very effortlessly, and I don't feel like you trust that right yet. I don't see you trusting that. And that might be for a good reason, because even though that's what's happening, on the other side they're looking for a sign. What are they looking for a sign for, though? They're keeping their eye out. Whoever you're working with, it does have ulterior motives. So I feel like you're kind of expecting that from this person. And I'm also seeing on your next card in your mental aspect, you're not expecting this to last. You have the Death card there. You're feeling like this could be heading up. This could be like coming to a point. This could be coming to a head. Like it's gonna burst. There's gonna be an issue here. But you have the Death card in your thoughts. I don't know if it's actually going to manifest here, but you're not expecting this to work out. In fact, you're expecting it to fall apart. That's what I'm getting. You don't trust this person. Even though things are going well, you don't trust this person. And I'm getting that they continue to kind of go well. When I have the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like it's still going well. But that, especially the Death card above this on your side, you're not expecting this to continue. And I feel like when you see this person on this card with the Nine of Pentacles, things are going well, things seem very stable and good, but you're just not comfortable with it. You just don't feel settled with it. Good? Good. Okay. Now on the other side, I'm seeing the other side here with the Hierophant. I feel like they do have ulterior motives. But they're trying to, I don't know, I feel like this person's looking at it in the long run. And I feel like it's going well. I don't know if they really want to be a part of the situation as much as they are, but they're feeling like it's for the best. But where? Like, why for the best? Like, it'll benefit them down the road if they just stick with this and stay with it. I don't feel like this is expected on your spot, though. Now, they're sticking with it, but I'm also noticing you're seeming to take on more and more as it progresses forward. Because I'm seeing this King of Wands on your mental aspect at the top, and this drags to the end. I feel like you're more in control of this. I don't know if that was expected, though. I don't think it'd be odd for it to be happening, but I don't know if you were choosing for it to be this way. I feel like you might be annoyed that it's actually turning out the way you're thinking it. Like I feel like it's kind of like becoming more of your show than the other person's show, and I feel like this is what you were thinking was going to happen, that the other person was going to bow out. That's the death card before this. You were thinking they were going to bow out. It's just they didn't bow out quickly. It's like they're slowly bowing out. Because as you keep going forward, I'm getting like you're taking control of this. When the situation will improve, I feel like you're taking more of it on and you're letting the other person go. I don't feel like you. I don't know. Maybe this is presumptuous because I mean it's a general read, but I don't feel like you really enjoy working with this person, regardless if you like them or not. In a social sense, I don't feel like you're comfortable working with this person. I'm getting like there's a collective effort to try to work together, but you just don't. You prefer to do it on your own, and they're kind of bowing out. You're seeing the opportunity to take the lead, and it's just easier for you that way. This is interesting, because as you go forward, there's this hanged man in the action line between the two, which is telling me it's in this weird spot where you seem to be taking the majority of the situation over, but they're still kind of hanging on, like by a thread, but they're still involved. And you're kind of waiting for that moment where they just kind of release themselves from it. I really feel like you prefer they would. Okay. And then on the other side, they're waiting for you to tell them it's okay. I think that's what's going on here with the Ten of Pentacles. Because they're very happy that you're taking control of more of it. That's what they want. And they're just looking for the green light for it to be okay for them to kind of bow out. That's very interesting. I'm looking. All right. Now, this is interesting the way these are the two of the last three cards. The last one was over these face down. With that Four of Cups, I know that it's contemplation time, but I almost feel like it's a meeting. It's a meeting and just talking things out. I feel like you're kind of trying to give them an easy out. I feel like you're trying to give them an easy out. And the face down card that's like down this, like this, that is the Eight of Cups, which I feel like the other person does want to, but they're questioning whether it's a good move or not. Because at this point, they're either going to step out or they're going to kind of revitalize their role a little bit. And they don't really want to do that, but it's based on what they feel is best for them. And I'm getting like, as this moves on, like, I feel like whatever happens, whether they get involved or they don't, either way, you either have to get used to doing it on your own and take on all that responsibility, but you're going to overcome that and you're going to succeed with that, or you're going to have to keep dealing with them in the role that they should be in. I feel like you're still doing like 75, 70, like I feel like it's 70, 30 split, like that. You're doing more, but I feel like you're okay with it because by doing that, you're feeling more comfortable and like things are going to work out. You're feeling more secure with it. I feel like that's why you're doing it that way, because you feel more secure. Like this is going to work out. I don't feel like it's not about socially how you feel about this person, but in a work sense, you're not trusting this is going to work out if they take control. So at the end here, it's either going to go where they stick around. I mean, I know it's a general read, but either they're going to stick around and you're still doing the majority of it, but they're taking back some of it. But you're in control of the main pieces where you feel comfortable and you can keep an eye on what the other person's doing. For some reason, I feel like it's kind of intertwined. Like you have to know what they're doing. It's not like you're being nosy. They have to tell you. You have to tell them what you're doing. So it's fine, and you're able to move forward, and you're going to overcome this, so it'll be fine. Or they're going to step out completely, and it's a little bit more responsibility on your shoulders, but because you have complete control, that part's easier. We don't have to worry about that. The added responsibility, you're just taking control of that and moving forward. Either way, there's a little bit of stress here, but you're overcoming it. How long? That was kind of quick, I feel, but we kind of got through it. I feel like this is one of those situations where you're kind of emotionally or intuitively, I would like to say, you're kind of on board with where you're expecting this to go. But I feel like you have reference to this. You have like actual reference, like on paper reference, if I would. Like you've seen or heard or something. You have reference for this, why you feel the way you do. It's not just like, I just don't like that person. It's not like that. It's like there's something behind this that makes you feel or gives you a kind of an inside scoop about what's about to happen here. And you're not expecting to get along with this person, but you do seem they get along with you. They seem to respect you, and I feel like they're aware that they have to be on your good side for this to really work out. Because I do see that they, even from the beginning, I feel like that's what this look for a sign is. They're already looking for a way to kind of step out of it, and you're expecting that to happen, and that is what they're looking for. The question is at the end here if they feel like that's best for them to do so. If they feel like they can do that and not damage anything, they will. If they feel like if they step out that could go against them in the long run and look bad for them, they'll still hold on, but you're still going to have majority of the control is what I'm getting. Okay. All right, I'm going to wrap that up there. Thank you for watching. Of course, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.